Hey everybody, welcome back to We Are Podcast.
This is Camp Slash Horrorcast, Season 4, Episode 17, House.
If this is your first time checking out the podcast network, we appreciate it. Please head over to your favorite podcast app, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, or iTunes, and give We Are Podcast Network a like. And just a reminder, Camp Slash Horrorcast is a weekly live videocast available on Twitch and YouTube. We go live every Monday at 8 p.m. Central Time at twitch.tv/WeArePodcastNetwork and youtube.com/WeArePodcastNetwork. As the Camp Slash Horrorcast is live, I will not be editing the audio for this podcast. So what you saw live is what you get here. Please come watch the stream every Monday at 8 p.m. And if you want to see the previous streams, go check out our Twitch or YouTube channel. And for a full list of future films we'll be watching, please head over to Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at /WeArePodcast. All links can be found in the description. And with that, on to the Horrorcast.
Camp Slash Horrorcast.
Oh, we're live. Hey, everybody, welcome to Camp Slash Horrorcast, where we talk horror movies from the past every Monday at 8 p.m. Central. I'm your head camp counselor, Duck. I'm here with other head camp counselors. We have David, biggest bitch under the sun, Jessup. David, how are you, sir?
I'm okay.
Good. Next, we have Raph, I beat you, and this goddamn house, Ramirez. Raph, how are you?
Fantastic.
Right on. And finally, we got Miles. We're neighbors. We shouldn't be strangers. Francis. Miles, how are you?
Good, man. Proud to be part of this very professional production.
Yes, very, very professional. We're not going downhill very quickly. Guys, we watched House. Release date February 28th, 1986, with a running time of 93 minutes, budget $3 million, box office $22.1 million. That made back some cash. All right, what's the synopsis? A troubled writer moves into a haunted house after inheriting it from his aunt. That was pretty simple. Let's watch a trailer. I'm not sharing the screen, am I? Shit.
You sure aren't.
God damn it, Duck.
Oh, that one's
Look at that thing. All right, house time.
This is a house where no one should live.
Oh, look at that graphic.
I'm still seeing you,
Roger
Duck.
call.
Yeah, you're just sharing your Zoom
I
screen.
I
What?
can hear it. It sounds great.
No one is ever alone.
There we go.
Here we go. Starting it over. Wait till you see this graphic.
This
This graphic
is a
fun.
house where no one should live.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Roger Call.
That was early
has come
Photoshop right
here
there.
Alone. But no one is ever alone. In the house.
It actually makes it look scary.
Sandy.
It's showing all the good parts.
Has found a new home. House. Enter at your own risk.
Oh my god. All right. That made it look freaking awesome. And it
good.
wasn't, but it was all right, we'll debate it. All right, does anyone have history with this movie? Did anyone see this when they were a kid? Raph, you chose
Yeah.
it. Did you see this?
I actually chose it because one of my friends, again, Neo, who watches the show. Hey, Neo, what's up? He suggested it, so hopefully he'll be joining us on the live chat.
Hell yeah.
He suggested it, and he said it was one of his favorite movies, and it's probably not one of my favorite movies, just because they were serious when they made it, but I couldn't stop laughing.
Damn, dude. It's all right. Well, that's a take on it. Miles, you said you saw it?
Yeah, this was like a regular viewing for me growing up. Like they had this at my family video store that I would go and get videos from all the time. And then at a certain point, I don't remember what channel it was, but it was either Sci-Fi or like TCM or something like that back in like the 90s when cable was big. Somebody got the right to this movies and the sequels, and I would watch all four of them all the time. And
There's four motherfucking sequels.
there are
in it?
four total films.
Okay.
There's this moment that has stood out in Raph and I actually talked about it. We had a show together on Friday and we talked about it. There's a moment, I had to look it up, but it's in the fourth movie where a pizza comes to life. And like,
Awesome.
like this movie is bad, but like the first movie I love, the second one is okay, the third and the fourth one are awful, but there are some memorable moments, and the pizza dude, or the pizza like coming to life, has stuck with me since I was like a young boy, essentially. Like it's there's always a chance when you open a pizza that it might have a face on it, is what I'm trying to say.
Absolutely. And actually, I want to see this. So
honestly, there's a clip of it on YouTube. You can play the whole scene if you want to. And I think it's worth the laugh, honestly. I watched it twice. House 4 pizza scene.
This is like 12 minutes long. Yeah, I'm a pizza.
Oh, no, shouldn't be that long.
Oh, we're watching this right now. This is happening. I will waste a good 3 minutes.
See you tomorrow then, Mrs. Cobb.
Y'all see it?
Hey, what's her face?
And if you need me for anything
Who's the
at
little
all,
short chick?
just call,
Who is that?
Okay? Okay.
She looks really familiar, but I don't
Thanks for
reckon. I don't know her name.
Great. I'm feeling a lot.
I like how a lot of pornos I watched
crazy.
again.
On that note, you could cut to the point where the pizza delivery. Okay, I was gonna say it's for the pizza delivery man here.
Is that Rob Schneider?
No.
And I'm delivering your favorite pizza pie. I'm your pizza man.
And he's also, his voice isn't as annoying.
What is this wicker chair wheelchair this woman's
You
in?
never have to worry that your pizza will be cold, cause I keep it heated up on my engine's manifold. So the next time you are hungry for a pizza in a pan,
This isn't embarrassing.
don't forget to call your favorite pizza man. $12.50, please.
This next part is the part that just like constantly sticks out. Oh yeah, I saw like a condensed cut of it earlier, and it was much shorter,
shit.
but
Is
it's
this
all
like
good.
Who's
an
allowed?
This is it.
orgy happen or something? Oh, here we go.
It's singing!
Don't forget to eat your favorite pizza, man.
That scene right there, just like you know, like when you're young and like stupid stuff just like sticks in your brain. That is one of those things for me.
Terrified you, right? Or was it?
I wouldn't say it terrified me. It just like it was. I don't know. It just made me. I always had the idea. It's like if I open a pizza, there could be a face on it.
David, did you ever see House?
I saw it when it came out in the theater, bro.
You saw it in the theater. What did
I
you
saw
think?
it in
Did
the
you go in
theater.
expecting a horror movie and got a piece of shit afterwards?
Yeah.
Wait. You guys didn't like this movie? Am I hearing this correctly? Am I the?
I fucking hate this movie.
Oh my god, this movie is fantastic.
No offense to the gentleman that suggested it and that listened to the podcast. Thank you for listening.
Yeah.
Movies like art form are subjective. You can love a movie and someone else can hate it, and you're both right. Miles is right in enjoying this movie, and I am right in fucking hating it. It is a incomprehensible mess. It doesn't know what it wants to be. It's just annoyingly slow, and it jumps all over the place. But I did enjoy the practical effects, but they're just not enough to make this a movie I want to watch again.
This is a comedy with incredible practical effects.
I didn't know it was a comedy until an hour in.
This is a comedy, bro. This is
Didn't know.
absolutely a comedy.
Didn't know.
100% a comedy.
Didn't know it was a comedy.
They knew for sure. They knew that they were making a silly film with
Raph.
great effects.
Enjoying this episode? Go check out Geekster, a dating and friends app for geeks that focuses on common interests as a way to make meaningful connections. Download today on the App Store or click the link in the description to find out more. Geekster, this is what happens when nerds collide. Geekster, available on iOS and Android.
All right, yeah, let's talk about that. Is it a comedy? Yes, it is. Was I expecting a comedy? No, I was expecting a horror movie. And I didn't know, because the guy who's the lead actor is so good at acting, I didn't realize that it was a comedy until way later in the movie. It wasn't an hour in, but probably like 30, 40 minutes in. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? When Norm showed up, or whatever his name is from Cheers showed up, that's when I went, oh, it's a comedy.
Dude, when those two are like in like just like random household gear prep, like they've got like cleaning goggles and old like war uniforms on, and they're like fighting the closet. That is like Abbott and Costello fight a house type of shit. Like that is like classic comedy, dude.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it really falls down the comedy rabbit hole and kind of stays down there. The monster in the closet was scary. I will say that I like the design. It looks like Dear John stuff from
It looks like
Reddit.
looks like a bootleg xenomorph.
It does look like a bootleg xenomorph.
The Vietnam guy zombie at the end was awesome.
Yes.
Cool. Big Ben, dude. Big Ben is dope.
Richard Mole. Come on.
But is it enough? No.
It's enough for me because seeing Big Bull Man instead of Big Ben made me happy as shit. Like I was like, and he's so good. And I just realized that David Harbour is just the Kmart version of Richard Mole. Like he's not.
He really is.
Yeah,
That's a great.
Yeah,
you are spot on, Duck.
Yeah, and like I just love Richard Mole. Everything he does, like he just elevates it, makes it better. Like he's just such a weird comedic actor with such odd comedic timing. And like even though he was being serious, like when he's dying, his mouth is all bizarre looking, and like I'm like
hilarious, like a comedy.
Yeah,
the scream when they pulled him away, it was so realistic. It was so funny.
Well, would you guys all
get you for this?
None of you seem to like the movie, but did you guys all agree that all of the acting was pretty top notch? Like everybody in this film like gave it like effort.
Except the kid in the beginning. If we can start from the beginning,
sure.
When the kid hits that curb with the fucking moped, it was so funny. Y'all don't remember that?
You knew
No,
that.
dude, I'm aware it's a comedy. I'm just confused that these two don't know where the laughs come from.
That's when you knew it was a comedy. It took me 3 minutes to figure out it was a comedy. Like I just thought it was just a subpar 80s cheese fest. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, it's supposed to, when he was babysitting the kid, that's when it finally clicked. Like, oh, this movie's supposed to be funny. And I wasn't laughing. I wasn't having a good time.
See, for me, and I guess this is why I hate it so much, because growing up, if you watch that trailer,
you thought it was a horror movie.
Exactly. And I was so fucking pissed when I went and saw the movie. I'm like, what is this? I was so mad, and I'm still mad today.
I would have preferred if it had one of those, and this guy's a writer, and that cheesy
in the world where writing is weird, and you're in a Vietnam movie as well, and it's a scary movie, but everything takes place in daylight.
Yeah,
how
and they
can
should
it be
just had somebody like Norm halfway through just to like really hammer it in.
Yeah,
how can it be a scary movie when you have the aunt hanging herself? Like you have all these suicides.
Okay, that actually made me jump whenever she swang,
showed that
when she swang into frame. Like at first I went, oh, like that. And like the other thing that made me jump was whenever he opened the closet and the fucking demonic like face creature from Vietnam with the bullet fingers came out. I was like, oh shit, that's cool looking. But then and then whenever he shoots his wife, but it's the monster that's pretending to be his wife. That's when I went.
This movie is so confusing.
I was on the edge of being like, "This is weird." Well, here's the problem: it was originally written to be a serious horror movie, and the director came in and said, "I kind of want to get into other genres of film, so I'm going to make this a horror comedy, so I can skip, jump, and hop my way over to comedy from here." And so that's why they made it the way it is.
Let me ask you this, Duck. Did you do some research and see if this director had done anything else after this movie?
I did not, but I can real quick.
Yeah,
I was asking the thing. I'm also curious if anybody knows. Is this the original movie poster that we're looking at on Duck's screen, or is it the one with the floating hand with the finger ringing?
I think I got the wrong poster. I think it's the floating hand poster.
It's the floating hand, which is a great movie poster.
I've always thought that was such an incredible. I'm not like a huge fan of this one, but I've always loved the floating hand doorbell poster. I thought that was top-notch movie poster quality.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry.
So it could have been a comedy when the dog dug out the hand, maybe.
Even then, I was still hoping for horror, but it didn't happen. And then whenever the lady got out of the pool, I was hoping for horror. Yes. All right. So director Steve Miner, he directed Friday the 13th Part 2, Friday the 13th Part 3. Then he did House. Then he did Soul Man, Warlock, Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken, Forever Young,
Soul Man,
My Father the Hero, Big Bully, Halloween H2O 20 years later.
What?
Lake Placid. Yeah.
Wow.
What? Shut the fuck up.
Texas Rangers, 2008's Day of the Dead, and then Private Valentine, Blonde and Dangerous. I don't know what the fuck.
2008's Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
Dude, he is that's a very interesting resume. It seems interesting because it sounded to me, and I might be wrong, but it sounded to me like when he went back to horror, that's where he had another streak of really good movies.
Yeah,
So he like went back to his
he tried to
roots.
go to comedy, and he was like, "Man, blackface just doesn't work."
Yeah.
That was my only joke. I thought it was gonna kill.
Soul Man has blackface in it.
That's
Wow.
like the whole premise,
That's
dude.
the
It's a
whole
white guy
premise.
who goes
The
into
white guy.
blackface to get into
Yeah.
law school under affirmative action.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Only in
that is-
1986. Only
That
in
is a movie they
1986.
made. Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
That's a movie that people spent money to make.
I watched it on Comedy Central, like when I was like 10 or 11. Like they played it, on just an afternoon.
C. Thomas Howell, right?
Sounds
Might
right.
be. Let's find
C.
out.
Thomas Howell.
We're on the page. See Thomas Howe as Mark Watson, the blackface character. He hasn't worked. He hasn't worked since.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Is he really not? I wouldn't.
He's in a
surprise
bunch
me.
of
he's done a lot of-
pornos.
He's done a lot of other.
Wait, is he in
movies.
blackface in those two?
Yeah, I was
or-
gonna say he's done a lot of other movies with blackface. That's the problem.
I think he's done a lot of like direct to DVD type.
He has been in
Sci-Fi Channel.
Gettysburg, God and Generals, E.T. the Extraterrestrial, The Amazing Spider-Man, and other things. He's done a lot of
Interesting.
animated stuff. So, right on, killing it. Please stay away from the blackface. All right, back to the house. Yeah, this movie, I guess because my expectations were horror, not horror comedy. I think that really, because by the end of it, I was like, come on, let's get this over with. And then Richard Mole showed up as a fucking zombie, and I was like, all right, cool. And like all the fighting with Richard Mole as a zombie, Big Ben, that was awesome. But the only thing is, it had that Turtles moment where you could see his mouth moving behind the prosthetic.
Yeah.
You could see his regular teeth over his fake teeth. I was like,
That made it even funnier.
yeah, I guess that you really have to be on the comedy train on this one. And I guess I just wasn't prepared for that. I really wanted to sit down and watch a scary movie about a house that tries to kill people. I wasn't.
And
Anyhow,
Doc,
I'll
I
stop
forgot, did you
harping on
say
it.
you've never seen this up until this watch? Like this is a
Never.
new watch for you? See, that makes sense. That makes sense to me for both your reasoning and David's reasoning.
Yeah, but Raph loved it. He just saw it. For
Yeah,
the first time.
I remember seeing bits and pieces of it back in the day, especially that ending.
Yeah.
What I loved about this, I really saw it like they tried to be serious. And if the comedy started probably when he fell down the stairs wearing his all camo.
Mhm.
But
Oh my god, that scene's hilarious, dude. It's his little superstar pose at the
He
end.
takes a good
He
fall
was one
later.
step
too.
away from snipping his fucking fingers under his armpits, man.
he fought so much in this movie. It
Yeah.
was pretty fucking hysterical.
It's very slapstick. It's very 100%.
But I think it was unintentional.
He commits
No.
to it so hard the whole time too. That's again
His
I
acting
know-
is
William
a
Cat, I love William Cat, man. I think he's a great actor. I think he crushed it in this movie for what he was supposed to do, but I just didn't enjoy it, man. I mean, the movie is a mess, y'all. It's a
100%, dude.
Yeah, of course.
Script-wise,
I
this
think-
movie is all over the place.
it's kind.
I
It
think
feels
there's
like
a
a
really
bad. Sorry, good.
No, I think there's a really simple conclusion or like reasoning for why we're all split the way we are. And it 100% is expectations, because I can't speak directly for Raph, but just listening to him talk about seeing clips as a kid, dude, mine was like the video store thing where at that time, it's like you had the choice of whatever 20 videos they had at the store. I'd probably seen the other 19. So hell yeah, this one looks awesome. And I'm like 9 or whatever. So I didn't have the expectations that David did from having anticipation for seeing this movie. And Ducky, I didn't wait, almost 40 years later to try it either. So it's
Hey, we just had Hobby. This house knows everything about you.
Hey!
Virus pop in. What's up, Hobbs?
What's going on, fellas? I just thought I'd pop in for a little bit. I love this movie. It's amazing.
hell yeah, Hobby.
Nobody, if you have a problem with this movie, I kindly, you know what? No, I'm gonna be petty. I hope you stub your I don't know who hated this group, but just know I wish for the worst mildly inconvenienced life for the rest of your days.
Well, you're already with my life. You've already you nailed it. That's what very
Yeah.
David had a series of mild inconveniences he was telling us
Right.
about earlier.
Like-
Actually, you might have cursed him.
Exception of you, David. I'm looking at you the same way my own mother looks at me. Just with
Javi, you're going in and out, dude. You're going in and out with your.
That's what she said.
You have. Whatever headset you got, we can hear you, but then we can't hear you. So
That's because you're on my phone. I have no headset in.
Oh, okay. Are we
I'm not
on
going to be here for long. I just wanted to pop in. I miss you guys.
I miss you,
I
Javi.
hope we're doing first Monday next month.
Yeah, no.
Hell yeah, dude.
We're doing Killer Clowns next week.
From Mattress Phase on midnight.
Yep, midnight.
Right.
Are we doing that still on Monday, even though it's Labor Day?
Yeah.
Oh no,
that was the
it
plan.
Monday? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
Yeah.
then
Okay.
Tuesday was open mic.
At midnight. So we'll be doing it late.
And then Tuesday is the first mic open mic.
Yeah.
Their first Monday open mic. Got it. 10-4.
Yep. So yeah, this movie, I think the reason it doesn't work, it's like an SNL skit.
It does
some
work.
People like it, some people don't like it, and it's like a mid-grade SNL skit. Like it's like either you find something funny in it because it's got Chris Farley in it, and you're like, fuck it. It's the whole Pepperboy, even though Pepperboy's funny, but Chris Farley steals the scene in Pepperboy. So either you love it or you're just like, and I just wasn't ready for a comedy. Like I said, I know I keep harping on that. But as for if I went in knowing this was a comedy, I think I would have enjoyed it a lot more and been like, oh fuck yeah, okay, oh that's silly, that's goofy. But I think you have to have nostalgia for it, and you guys have a little bit of nostalgia for it. I love the premise of like a haunted house. It works great in Poltergeist. It fucking kills. You know what I mean? That's what I was expecting, more of a Poltergeist scenario, and I got more of a something completely different.
You didn't like the flying skeletons when he went to the other realm?
Dude, I've seen it before.
The one they borrowed from Evil Dead.
Evil Dead, yeah, I've seen it before.
Well, he
I did like that. I did like the skeleton bat with the shotgun. I thought that was pretty fun when he flips it around.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's what I didn't like. So the cops took his shotgun, and then he had it again later in the movie.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense. Oh, he puts Norm to bed, and then Norm wakes up next door. Did he carry his fat ass the whole way over to the other house? Is that what we're led to believe? Like
it was at his house.
That's what I thought. He put him to bed at his house, and then he wakes up coming out from around his house. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Good, Raph, give us your list of crazy shit. Oh, never mind. You paused. Yeah, give us the list because he's in a Raph pose right now. Yeah, Javi, let's go to you while you're here. And hopefully the audio works. When did you see this movie first?
I saw like last year with Jake and Will during our Good Time Boys.
So you watched it expecting it to be a bad movie, and it was a good movie.
Yeah, like we had fun with it. It was so good. I was expecting a horror movie, but it turned out to be a hilarious movie, and I loved it. So I don't know where the hell you're getting on your high horse, but I was expecting a horror movie.
You expected the same thing.
Yeah, but I didn't hate it because of its subverted expectations. You just seem like you just didn't like it. You felt like you got bamboozled.
I felt like I got bamboozled, and everything excluding Richard Mole was not good. But he as Big Ben really got me. I thought he was awesome.
This movie is so good. I love the turns that it takes. Just like there's a whole other world. There's essentially just a weird version of Jurassic Park on Clonopin, and I love it, and I'm here for it.
Good analogy. Nicely done. I don't know. What did you guys like? David's with me. He was like, "Fuck this movie."
It's a fucking shit show, y'all. It's confusing. It does not know what it wants to be. If you want to look at this and be like, "Oh, that was some cool practical effects," I have no problem with that. The practical effects are cool, but it is so fucking confusing. It does not know what it wants to be. It is all over the fucking map.
Well, that third act is tacked on. They had a different third act for it completely. And they're like, oh, we can tie it back to Vietnam. Originally, the flashbacks had nothing to do with the haunting whatsoever. And so whenever they were making the movie, they're like, well, let's fix this so that it does. So they made all that shit late in the game.
Which was a great decision because that's how we ended up with Big Ben. Let's be like that was worth it alone.
Oh, yeah, Big Ben definitely saves it as much as it can be saved. Sure.
I don't buy any of the Vietnam stuff either. I think that's kind of like.
Wait, you don't mean that wasn't shot in like somebody's backyard with a?
Yeah, they had a very Hogan's Heroes vibe to it too. It's just
they
like
didn't
this
have a
is the
smoke
happy
machine, dude. They just had a dude with a cigar just exhaling into the camera. That was how they got the fog effect.
Yeah, it was. It just I don't know, man.
Also, you guys got to remember too. Back then, there was like a Vietnam movie coming out every other week.
There was
It was
Vietnam
like-
fatigue. Yeah.
Yeah, it was every other week. There was another, like when Platoon blew up, it was like, well, we got to make. Wait, did this come out before Platoon?
I have no idea, to be honest with you. Let's find out. Back to
I like our new
IMDb.
concept where we just Google things for.
Yeah.
That's a.
I think
a fun
Platoon
idea.
came out in the 70s, didn't it? In the 86 also. All right.
So right around the same time too. It's
Weird.
Yeah, but, look at
Maybe
this.
Platoon ripped off House.
Oh my God, they saw House and they're like, let's go film.
You
Find
guys should
it.
definitely House 2.
What'd
House
you
2
say,
has 7% on Rotten Tomatoes, Javi.
So that's how you know it's good.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I don't know what else to say about it. The only thing I liked the little wife creature, the pig creature. I thought that was fun. I thought the monster in the closet was fun. But everything else, I wasn't.
Did
there
you guys
for.
just feel like you were watching a bad Evil Dead ripoff?
Yeah,
Like, it
I felt
looks
like
I mean, it just all
the
this
whole
shit
time
that-
I was.
yeah,
The whole time I was sitting there thinking Poltergeist is better than this. You know what I mean? And
Well,
had-
Had Spielberg money behind it. Of course, it's going to be better.
this had the same amount of money as Poltergeist. Let's go to Google and find out.
Hey, I will give it props, man. It made a shit ton of money back.
Yeah,
for
22.
sure.
Again, made
That's
three
awesome, man.
three additional films afterwards. And I do want to say that the tagline for the second movie is one of the best taglines in the history of movies. It's House 2, the second story.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's
Pretty
fucking
good.
great, dude.
Same characters or they change it up? Different.
Oh no, this one it's two buddies that inherit a house that ends up having like an old prospector zombie, but he's
Yeah.
not like scary. He just like hangs out with them.
Yeah.
And then it has like a bunch of
That sounds
really
awesome.
terrible
It's so
effects.
good.
It's fun. It was going to be one of my recommendations today, honestly, but
It's
now-
the one.
now
It's
I'm
the
gonna
guy
cold
from
feet.
American Werewolf in London, right?
I believe that's correct. Yeah.
Dude, I'm not even gonna lie. I did not like this movie, but I kind of want to see more. So did I like this movie?
With how
Or are you just a
convoluted you felt
masochist?
this, like, I understand that you said like if it feels weird. Like House 2, it's actually a lot more concise story. Like it actually makes sense. It doesn't jump around like this one does.
I just like the
It doesn't
idea of
have
a
the
weekend
part
of
where like
burnings.
you don't have the aspect of like this one. There's times where you're not supposed to know is he like crazy? I think that's what they're going for with a lot of like the discombobulation of it is like, what are we seeing? Is it real? Is it a flashback? Is it happening in his head? That type of thing. And I agree with David. It does get really messy. If I had watched this as an adult for the first time, I probably would have been like, oh, these are really cool effects. Bad movie. But again, having the memories from it slaps.
Let me ask you
Also-
this. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, David.
I was going to say that the thing that really gets tired, and they go to this so many times in the movie, is, oh no, there's something scary. He's trying to hide from somebody. And the hand with the kid or this body or that body. And it just gets so tired after a while. It's like a one-trick pony, and they just go to that well one too many times.
Why the fuck didn't he get out of the house to begin with? Like that first day, I would have been gone. You know what I mean? Like
Because he's not black.
That's true. He should run. But he did do blackface, as we found out a while ago. Oh, wait, that was a different
C.
guy.
Thomas Howe.
My bad. Javi's like, he knows that movie. What the fuck? Have you seen Soul Man, Javi? Was that a yes or no?
No, I said, what did you say?
Have you seen Soul Man?
Yeah, man. I saw it when I was a kid.
Yeah?
It was weird.
It was
Weird movie.
Weird. I was like, what are you doing, Pony Boy?
Yeah. What are you doing, Hitcher?
Yeah, I don't know what else to say about the movie. I like the Marlin scene too. I thought that was fun. I thought the floating tools was kind of fun. You know what? I take it back. All the haunting shit I kind of enjoyed.
Like, that's it. I like this movie.
Enjoy John Ratzenberger in this movie?
No, that's not. It's George Wendt.
That's John Ratzenberger, the
Are you
plumber.
sure? Are you positive?
Yeah, because George Wendt is Norm from Cheers. That's the mailman from Cheers.
Basically, the casting agent was like, just get everyone that was on Thursday night on NBC.
Hobby, how much more you want to put on that? That's John Ratzenberger.
The plumber.
No, George Wendt. It's George Wendt. He's the neighbor. The plumber might be from the second movie. That's John Ratzenberger.
Yeah, the plumber from the second movie. He's
Yeah.
also on Cheers.
Yeah, that is.
That's
that
right.
is.
Put you as the neighbor. Damn it.
Yeah. I got money.
I'm 0 for 2 today, boys. Oh my God, the indecente, nothing but shame.
That's all right. Raph, what you got on your list?
My favorite line is when he tells the kid if he wants a plastic bag to play with.
What the fuck does that mean? Like he wraps it around his head and kills himself?
It's a fucking kid with a plastic bag. What do you think is gonna happen?
Oh my God.
But, I don't understand why he didn't just smash and then be like, "Hey, I'm not a babysitter. I'm out of here."
Yeah, I don't get that either.
But he should have smashed either beforehand or after babysitting, since he did keep the kid alive.
What if he smashed and then she showed up with the kid?
Wait,
and she was
is
like,
that
this
how
is
you
yours.
think babysitting payments work?
It did. My babysitters, all those guys were cool.
You didn't ever give me a plastic baggie to play with?
All right, what else you got, Raph?
I didn't hear no. So
yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and swing that one. Oh, I didn't like when he just rescues the kid and they both swim out of there. It's like that kid can't hold his breath that long. Again, hand him that plastic bag. We'll find him.
Mm-hmm.
And then again, we talked about Big Ben. I love that when he showed up. And then we haven't talked about the ending. It's amazing. You think it's over when he sticks the grenade in his stomach?
It was. Oh, it's over because Raph disappeared again. Oh, dang. Yeah, it is over when he sticks a grenade in his stomach. I don't know what he's talking about because he explodes and that's freaking cool looking. And then he walks outside and he gives his ex-wife a weird smile and movie's over.
Turns into a Mentos commercial.
Yeah, it was Mentos freshman. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Interesting movie.
Dude, Doug, did you clip the scene with the harpoon in the basement with the real
No, I
estate agent?
forgot. I was
because how did y'all not know it was a comedy at that point? That's the biggest laugh in the film.
I was holding on to hope that it wasn't a comedy, dude.
Listen, here's the thing, guys. I knew it was a comedy. It was just a bad comedy.
Agreed.
And a horrible horror movie. Like I
agree.
I walked into it. When I walked into it, I was expecting a horror movie, and then saw that it was trying to be a comedy. I just didn't find it funny, and I felt cheated because seriously, that trailer is like, this is gonna be a scary.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this movie's about to fuck you. Yeah.
Yeah, let's oh boy. Wah, wah. You know, this movie needs a laugh track.
Yes, agreed. So I would know it was a comedy.
The deadpan though, just stare down when the real estate agent just like almost kills this man, like inches from just stabbing him in the throat, and he just does this like intense stare down, and the real estate agent, almost as if this guy wasn't in the same room when they were shooting, was just like, my bad, and then continues on.
You're right. I mean, when I saw that swordfish on the wall, that marlin or whatever it was, I was like, that thing's coming to life.
Of course, yeah.
I was like, immediately, that's coming to life. That's happening. But other than that, man, I just didn't. I'm just stupid, I guess. I didn't take the hints.
You're not stupid,
no, dude. I'm just doing a bit about the whole comedy thing.
Yeah, but signs everywhere is signs. Like, you're right. It was building towards. I think the lead actor is just too good for this fucking movie, and that's the problem. Like, he sold like that he was literally afraid, upset, all those things. Like, I felt an emotional connection to him pretty quick. Like, he was killing it, and so therefore, that's why I was like, oh, this is going to be supernatural, and it was super silly. And so, Raph, you're back. What were you saying about something or other?
Yeah, I'm just having problems with my phone for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, we're talking about the end. You thought he stuck the grenade in Bull, and then I thought that was going to be the ending, and then he comes back, which was pretty cool. But then I didn't like Bull running out of bullets. I'm like, you're a fucking demon, bro. You can't produce bullets.
Even he says it. He's like, man, come back from the dead and run out of bullets. What the fuck?
I'm like, but other than that, man, I enjoyed it. It was fun watch. I know you guys enjoyed it too. You guys are lying.
Yeah, possibility. All right, well, let's get to, do we recommend it or not? Miles, do you recommend it?
Yeah, and I would particularly recommend it to like make a drinking game out of it, or like do some drugs, get some friends, have fun, go in it with the mindset that this is a ridiculous movie with really good practical effects.
Right on. Javi, do you recommend it?
Absolutely, you're gonna have fun. You just got to go into it knowing that it's gonna be a stupid movie. And if you're smoking and drinking with some buddies, you're gonna have a good time.
Right on. Raph, do you recommend it?
Absolutely. Watch it with some buddies, jerk each other off, do that, you know.
I like how
He's
everyone
not
else is
wrong.
like
He
drink and
definitely
do
could.
drugs, and you took it to the next level. And then when no one's like, everyone's in a real comfortable place, jerk each other off. It's
When
really
you get
cool.
your friends nice and drunk, they're not going to be as likely to say
Yeah.
no. So.
Yeah, it was like, you want me to jerk you off? Yeah. I'm okay.
So you guys want to come over later and watch it, right?
Yeah. All right. So what time we watching the House 2 tonight? Hobbs? Raph?
David, do you want to get jerked off? I mean, do you recommend the movie?
I think that's the only way I can recommend this movie is to jerk you off while watching it. Because at least then you'll get some enjoyment.
Oh yeah.
And there'll be a clear ending.
Yeah, exactly.
I wish
bro.
Jay was here so he would have rebutted to David, because I know Jay enjoyed it.
Yeah, Jay was a fan of it. I'm going to say recommend it because as much as I was disappointed with it, I had fun with a couple parts of it, and just go in knowing it's a comedy and get jerked off. I think that's the best route about it.
That's how you.
Hand jobs all around.
Yeah, hand jobs for everybody. You know what? That's our new slogan. Camp/Horrorcast.
Let's put that on
hand
a
jobs
shirt,
all
guys.
around.
Let's put that on a shirt.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
We can put all of our handprints on the back and then like hand jobs all around.
Like, hey, why is my face on the back of your shirt?
All right.
It may not be a scary ending, but it's going to be a happy ending.
Oh,
man.
Man, shirts.
Hey everyone, it's just Duck jumping in here real quick to say thank you so much for checking out the podcast today. If you're enjoying it, head over to your favorite podcast app, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, or iTunes, and give We Are Podcast Network a like. And just so you know, the next section of the podcast will be clips from the movie, so you can find replays of the live video stream at twitch.tv/We Are Podcast Network and youtube.com/We Are Podcast Network. Once again, all links can be found in the description. Come check out our live stream every Monday at 8 p.m. And for a full list of future films, check out our social media. You can find us at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at /We Are Podcast. And with that, back to the Horrorcast.
All right, let's get this some clips of this movie. First one will be Hangout.
Clips.
This actually scared the shit out of me.
That's what that kid gets for breaking and entering into that lady's home.
You don't do a B&E, you little bastard.
Crazy.
Elizabeth wasn't crazy, Roger. Let's see now, maybe, but just wasn't like her to go and do something.
He was giving this old man hand jobs. There's no way.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Jones.
And she'd forget about it. That's why she was senile.
Did I jerk you off yet today, honey?
Now my wife.
You can't remember why one of her arms was so much bigger than the other.
Dream. Is it a dream? All right. Now, is this he's in the Vietnam land and he was just playing with his trucks and shit? And then this is whenever Richard Mole comes out and he actually kidnaps him?
No, he kidnaps him when he was at his house in the pool. The guy
I'm saying, is that a flashback to whenever, like, hinting towards the Vietnam?
I think that was just a nightmare, bro.
Yeah, it was just
Aw, you guys are so cute trying to make this sense out of this fucking movie.
Little Jimmy.
What's with the car squealing off?
Runs like Jesus Christ.
It's beautiful wool.
It really is. It's a very nice movie.
That dude did great acting.
Yeah, he killed it, man. He was really
and
good.
the score was great.
Half expect him to do a Macho Man elbow drop on the kid.
Old bat.
Roger, it's the house. Will you shut up? Will you shut up just for once, you old bat?
There's some of that soap opera acting right there.
Who's that chick from? Seems familiar.
She does look familiar.
Look it up, Duck.
All right, God damn it. All right.
The family vacation trips, wasn't it?
Was she like the blonde driving the red car next to Chevy Chase?
No,
I thought it was the mom.
That's
that was
Billy
Christina
Joel's
Brinkley.
wife.
All right, let's see. Sandy Sinclair. Kay Lynn's. and she was in American Graffiti.
Fuck yeah.
House, of course. Death Wish 4.
Fuck yes.
Nothing else, but she was in a ton of shit. Yeah, but nothing else that's very recognizable. She was in the Wild Wild West. No, she wasn't. Okay. Anti-Ghost.
And then she didn't have to do this shit.
And Elizabeth.
It won, Roger. It tricked me. I didn't think it could, but it did.
This old lady's killing it.
No!
Shit.
So they had to kill that old woman for that scene just to make that work. Bull tricks them. Tell me you don't get David Harbour vibes, like for real.
Oh,
totally. Yeah.
Nothing. Shut up and listen, you
Dude,
big
that's
ox.
a crazy scene.
What is?
The scene, because he gives his position.
Yeah, dude, you can't buy you fell out of the chat, I think, whenever, but none of the Vietnam stuff works. It's all crazy. Hobbs, you look like a beast. Look at that hat. Is that the fucking Fuck the Proud Boys hat? There you go. Yeah. All right, this is a boom mic. I caught this while watching. Did anyone else catch this?
No, I didn't.
All right,
I was too busy getting
watch right here.
Look
Watch
at that
right
fucking,
here.
Look at that sweater, dude.
Right there to the left. Did you see it?
Oh yeah, there it is.
There it is.
Oops. Fix that in post. Dude,
Dude.
that sweater is amazing.
Yeah.
David posted about it earlier, dude. It's practically a thirst trap.
We find the sweater again.
It's a Bill Cosby selection.
You know that he was like, "Hey guys, I would like to wear this sweater."
Oh, that V-neck.
Dude, that's a capital V-neck. Are you kidding me? Look at that. I don't know what the fuck that is. All right, look at it. It's supposed to be a napalm creature, and it's supposed to have bullets for its fingertips. Can you see the bullets on the fingertips?
It looks badass.
Yeah, that's a napalm creature. Like
It
I
looks
look
like
at that
something
and
from
like,
In the
it's
Mouth of Madness.
Yeah, dude, it's badass.
I like
looking.
this skull on the side of its head could be like theoretically like the skull they would put on like the side of their helmets.
Yeah.
Wait, did y'all hear Javi? Did he say he wanted to fuck it?
Whoa.
Have you seen Javi's Facebook? I knew that already. Like,
I mean, if it's thick, if it's thick, Javi's all about it. You know,
Yeah,
you don't get to see the thing's ass, so you can't tell if it's thick.
those fingers are gonna get places that he couldn't reach, dude.
That's a killer creature, though. Really badass.
Oh, yeah, his face on the sides.
And that legit scared me. Oh, a fishy, fishy, fishy. Oh.
Look at that tuna. They're so creepy.
Anybody else cry for the fish?
Don't cry for me.
That's a Marlin. That's a Marlin.
Yeah, take it, bitch.
Like he's not there already. That's when I started crying.
Oh shit! The garden tools.
All right, it was a comedy.
Did you just realize that?
The way you sounded so disappointed too, Raph.
You're like, it's a comedy.
Crash.
Sandy Monster. I really like this.
I really like it too.
Hobby.
That's so Evil Dead. That is such an Evil Dead ripoff.
Dude, she looks like a fat granny.
It looks like they bought the old puppet from Evil Dead, and it's just like been sitting in storage for however many years it was since that movie was made.
Oh yeah.
Oh, like the voice they gave it.
What was that, Raph?
The voice they gave it.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good.
Swallow your soul. Swallow your soul.
Swallow your soul. Say your prayers.
Don't forget my son. Food everywhere.
This movie was rated R.
Yeah!
It's rated R.
He said bitch later.
I thought it was made for kids by the time it was done. I thought maybe it was PG or something, like, for real. Listen to the song, though. Listen to the song.
This whole sequence is fantastic, dude.
Whoa!
Did I scare you?
Oh.
I used to
What is that accent?
when your aunt lived here. I hope you don't think I'm imposing.
It's a dude's accent.
Damn. Fuck yeah.
If you need anything at all, call it.
He's halfway through a swing and he's just like, oh, nothing going on here.
Yeah, you know those saplings, man. You got to smack them, just like.
Just keep it there for a while.
I know that's
Right.
like paused it there on purpose. Yeah, appreciate that. Hobby, what do you give that ass on a scale out of 10?
3.
Really, a 3?
It's not thick at all.
Yeah, you get 1 point for the start of each butt, like dimple.
1.5 stars.
But he still could breathe if she was sitting on him, so he's not into it.
Yeah, if I don't want to risk it dying, I don't want it on my face.
That's what you go on right there.
Bad dog.
man.
Drop it. No, stay. Good dog.
And then here ensues the Benny Hill music.
Bam, 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 bam.
It's a little bit chilly out here. I really wouldn't want Robert to catch cold.
Actually, I don't know if this is the most appropriate time.
Pretty high. I just wouldn't want her to talk.
Demon children.
Yeah, that kid was a fucking demon.
No, the little demon children going up the chimney.
The chimney or whatever.
I
dude.
love the design of those. Those are so good looking.
This scene here is dope.
It looks like Malcolm.
It's got the weirdest transition from this to him having the kid in the bath. Like, I just, what the fuck was that all
I mean, if you
Yeah.
want to talk weird, the fact that he's watching this kid at all is fucking weird.
I know, right there. You're
This
just
is
like,
mad.
what the hell's going
And
on?
where did she go? Did she just go on a night on the town? Did she
Go
out
get
with her
some dick?
boyfriend?
Hey, stranger, could you watch my kid while I go get
Exactly.
down?
Hello,
Yeah.
complete stranger.
She is European or something like that, so I guess it makes sense.
They do love
What was that, Hobby?
They do love cock.
Coke naps. Ref, what?
Can't hear you, Hobby. You keep going in and out. That's why.
Oh,
We get like the
Proceed.
first.
It passed. My joke passed.
All right, creature in the closet again. Rah, back, bitch.
My favorite part is go shoot him again. He's like, you can't reload it. It's not a shotgun. It's not a pistol.
Bull's
Shoot it again.
pissed. Here you go, Raph.
I love this scene. I'm here for this.
I love how the little guys playing the Vietnamese soldiers were like, dude, he's heavy. We can't pull him back anymore.
They just dropped
They pulled
him.
him back for like what, like maybe an inch, and they're like, dude, I can't. I'm gonna throw out my back.
They totally did.
Mirror,
heavy.
mirror. I'd like this. This is a cool little.
That was
They
pretty
remove the medicine cabinet and replace it with the void. I thought that was really cool. Simple trick, but very well
Effective.
done. Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta summon a demon.
Mirror monsters. This wasn't. Oh yeah, tentacle.
I also like the thing with the painting where like it had shown the kid. In
Oh,
the...
by the way, the paintings were really cool in this.
Yeah, the paintings are pretty badass.
Come here. I love you.
Does everyone keep their razor on the back of the toilet?
Oh, all the time. Yeah,
All right,
that's
thank
where it is right now.
Safest place for it to be.
Yep.
That's a vicious straight razor.
Skelly bat.
To David's point, they do go to where he can he grab something and defend himself way too much.
Yeah.
Like everything was at a grab, and then he could easily defend himself against demons. bro. Come on.
Comedy.
bro.
And
Comedy
separate
logic.
a lot,
Comedy
separate a
logic.
lot, always prepared.
Yeah, he just put shit around his house to be safe.
It was a Navy SEAL. That was dope.
I like when he pulls the shotgun here. That was great stop motion.
Yeah.
Love
Pretty fluid. As a stop motion artist myself, I would like to say that was a fluid shot. I think they were at 22 frames a second. They were using PRDL hot wire camera lens.
Bull bin returns. Watch, I will try to pause it on his mouth. See the whole, you
Yeah.
can see it kind of.
Dude, that's my Halloween costume.
No, it's your fairy godmother. I've been waiting
You
for
did.
this, Roger.
That's how you should get to do the voiceover for your stop motion, David, is Richard Mole. It would work out.
I'll see if I could. Is he on? What's that thing called where you hire actors?
Cameo? I was on that shit
Cameo.
earlier today. Yeah, dude. Cameo that shit.
Ran out of ammunition.
But by the way, that is one of my biggest pet peeves in movies, or the things that I always do. Anytime someone runs out of ammunition, they always look at their gun.
And then throw it
fire,
down.
and they throw it down. Like I've never finished firing a gun and said, looked at it for a
Done
second.
with this.
Yeah. It's so dumb.
It's a
what
good
could
stunt.
possibly be causing the thing to make
I
it not
know.
have bullets come out of it anymore?
Hey, she.
I mean, are bullets like $50,000 a bullet? You know, you could always just buy more.
Yeah.
I don't get why you pull the whole gun away.
Here's the thing. There was a lot of that in this movie where it was like movie tropes like that, where like look at the gun, and even though that's not going to fix anything, you know what's wrong with it. There's no bullets in it. There was a lot of acting like that in this movie.
How's the audience supposed to know that's why the gun didn't work anymore?
You're right. You're right.
Unless he looks at it, the audience is going to be.
What if I'm saying this, I'm talking so much shit on that, and then one day I'm in a situation where I have a gun that runs out of bullets, and I look
And
at it
look
just
at it.
like that.
Or
And then I'm like,
how they did it in the movies.
all right, this is an awesome stunt. He actually does really killer. Right on his head there. Fuck yeah.
Ouch. That's really him.
Yeah,
Holy
that's really
crap.
him. Arms up. I thought this was the same house from the people under the stairs, but it's not. Oh, that looks meaty.
We're hitting her, so.
Is that all you can do, you wimp?
Oh, right there, you can see the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I fucked it up.
Lost it.
Oh, can't have nice things. Once again, the production is wonderful.
Good thing it's there.
Come on, work. Oh well, fuck it.
That's good form, though.
Alright, we're gonna go from there. It's our safest bet. Things that keeps freezing.
And this is a problem with America. Look how we treat our vets. We have our own limbs.
Roger, is that all you can do, you
There it is. You
Roger,
can see the actual mouth open behind the thing. So
Yeah.
turtle style, classic fall.
So long, sucker!
I like that you can see his toes, like the skeleton toes on the other.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm everything about the fucking Big Ben zombie. I'm all about. Like
So good. Very good.
the second he shows up, he elevates the movie, makes it just so much better. Not afraid.
I'm not afraid.
I was in
Beat you! And this goddamn house!
Don't make me mad!
What?
I'm warning you, I'll slit his throat!
You can't
You can see it there.
or my son.
Put down that nut.
Warning you! No, I'll get you for this!
Hey, he grew his arm back. That's cool.
He put it back on.
Hey, so I'm just confused about something. Maybe you guys
Sure.
can since a lot of you are fans of this movie, what the fuck is the connection between Big Ben and the house?
There's nothing.
Okay,
There's no
okay,
connection.
just checking.
This movie's all over the place. Just they tried to tie in the Vietnam story, and that's pretty much it.
Wait, no, dude, the house is in Vietnam. You didn't
Oh
catch
shit, my bad. Did you not notice the lush
She
green
was
of the jungle?
She was the wealthiest woman in the country, actually, is the thing.
Okay, I can buy it. Okay.
She was
great
also known
movie.
for doing blackface. Just want to bring that up.
Recommended.
All right, recommendations. That was House recommendations coming up right now. First one will be Freaked because it's one of my favorite movies of all time, and it is a horror comedy. That is where I'm going. So
it's so good.
If you've never seen Freaked, watch it, then watch it again, and watch it 10 more times because it is amazing. Alex Winters directed this movie, stars in it, absolutely kills it. Dennis Quaid, is that right? Or Randy Quaid?
Yeah,
Randy Quaid.
Randy Quaid.
My bad. Randy Quaid is actually awesome in this movie before he lost his fucking mind. It's got the
Keanu
guy from
Reeves,
Awesome, the one brother. I don't even know what else to say about Freaked. It's just great. Has everyone not seen Freaked? Raph, have you seen it?
I haven't seen that.
Oh my god, we'll get to it someday, dude.
Yeah,
It's
Freaked should
worth
be
it.
great.
This would be a fun one.
Brooke Shields, right?
Yeah, Brooke Shields is in it. I'm gonna drink your blood. All right, and then the second one, horror comedy, What We Do in the Shadows. If you've never seen the original movie from New Zealand, you are missing out because it is outrageously fun. I don't know what else to say about this movie other than it is worth your hour and a half, and the TV series is pretty good too. Shocking.
It's so good. The TV series is so good.
It's
Guys,
got
I'm embarrassed to say that I've seen none of them, but I always wanted to.
I recently watched the movie and I really enjoyed it. The show isn't as good as in my opinion, but it's still good.
The show's good, but not as good. I agree with you. Something about these three characters, well, four characters, I guess you should say. Just they really click. I mean, it's the what is it? What's the band called? Flight of the Conchords.
Flight of the Conchords.
Yeah, so that's what you're dealing with, and it's pretty fucking awesome. So check it out. All right, you guys have any recommendations?
That's a great scene.
For comedy, I'm gonna throw out Repossessed.
Hell yeah.
Has that got Leslie Nielsen in it?
Yeah.
That's Leslie Nielsen and actually Linda Blair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a parody of The Exorcist, right? Or just a parody of all horror movies. They
No,
used to
it's
show
parody
that
of
on
Exorcist.
Comedy Central all the time. I remember that. Yeah. Very nice. Anyone else got a
My
recommendation?
second comedy horror rec is gonna be Dracula, Dead in Love in It.
Oh, doubling down on the Neeson.
Yep, only way to do it, baby.
Movie holds up. I like it. All right, who's got another recommendation?
Tucker and Dale.
Tucker and Dale versus Evil, another fun horror movie. Just misadventures of rednecks, and I actually like it because it doesn't like shit on rednecks and hillbillies. So I thought that was kind of nice. So I like that. Raph, Miles,
I
what you
actually
got?
like it because just the turns that it takes, like you expect them to be the ones doing the evil, and it's the complete opposite. And
That's what I love about it too. Yeah, they like the kids come in and they think they're the ones, and they're like, "No, guys, we haven't done this." Yeah, it's really funny.
It's great. Miles, what you got?
I told you earlier I would recommend House 2 if you enjoyed this one. It's a little more straightforward, but it's just as it's still zany and has a lot of fun effects. The other one I'm gonna do is it's intended to be a horror movie. I think if you watch it under the guise of it being a comedy, you'll enjoy it a lot more. And that is Chopping Mall, which should be a slasher set in a mall, but it is about killer robots that are hired as security
with lasers. They fucking lasers, dude.
It's so bad, but it's so funny if you watch it as a comedy, and there's a lot of nudity in it. So if nothing else, you've got that going for you.
Boobies. I'm not gonna lie, I've been wanting to see that movie forever. So
don't watch it as a horror movie. Watch it as a comedy.
I have another rec, but it's more of a serious horror movie because I just seen it recently.
Huh?
I'm gonna recommend Lamb. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
No,
I've heard about it. I want to see it.
I woke up the other morning at like 5:30 and I fall back to sleep. I was like, you know what? Let me watch a weird movie. And I was watching Meat Canyon, one of my favorite animators on YouTube, and he was talking about Lamb. I was like, you know what? Let me see if it's available. I bought it on YouTube for like $15. That movie, it's like folk horror, and it's so good. And
I love the actress
it's
in it. It's
so
amazing.
uncomfortable. Yeah, Rooney Mara. No, not Rooney
Yeah,
Mara.
I love her, dude. Girl, the dragon tattoo.
Dragon Tattoo. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys ever see Split?
Yeah.
Wait, not Split. The one with the oh my god, it's a guy and a girl, and they work in a lab, and they
Splice.
Splice, yes.
Never
I
seen
love that
Splice.
movie.
Did you know that Rooney Mara is like an entrepreneur? Not an entrepreneur, but like she comes from like a super rich family, like the Hines family or something like
Really?
that.
Yeah, her family owns the Giants.
Yeah.
Shut the
Oh,
fuck
interesting. I didn't know that.
It's pretty
No, it's not.
crazy.
I don't think it's Rooney Mara. I can't remember her name. Hold on.
No, it's definitely Rooney Mara. She comes from a very rich family. So
No wonder,
wait, no.
she had the time to go through acting school and pursue her career.
No,
without having
Noomi
a day job.
Rapace. Noomi Rapace.
Oh,
Rapace, yeah.
close.
Yeah.
Rooney Mara, know your face. It's all the same. Raph, what's your recommendation?
House, The Second Story,
Shut up.
and then Once Bitten.
Once Bitten
Yes.
is a fun
Nice.
movie. That was Jim Carrey before he was Jim Carrey.
Yes, sir.
Nicolas Cage was in that too.
Yes, sir.
Nicolas
That's
Cage
it,
is
guys.
not in Once Bitten.
No, I'm thinking of Peggy Sue Got Married.
Snake Eyes.
Yeah. All right, well, guys, that is House. Those are our recommendations. David, tell them where they can find you on the internet, please.
Facebook, Stop Motion Nightmares, Instagram, Children of Dave, and October 1st, I'll be hosting the Tim Burton Burlesque Show at Viva's. And I'm working on Tim Burton-esque artwork right now to show it at the show.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Hobbs, tell them where they can find you on the internet.
You can find, if you like frogs, I've been doing a series of frog paintings. So if you like that, if that's your thing, you can find me on Javi Bear Studios on TikToks and Instagram.
Raph, where can they find you?
RFLSON on YouTube.
Right on. Miles, where can they find you?
I'm at Mr. Most Days Off everywhere, and you can check out my Simpsons podcast at Best Darn Diddley.
And late night Twitch streams now. You've been kicking those out quite a bit.
Yeah, I've been doing that as well. It's also Mr. Most Days Off.
Right on. And
And
you can
actually,
find us.
I need follows on that, so hook it up.
Yeah, everyone go over and
I got
follow
you,
Miles
bro.
right now. And finally, you can find us at wearepodcast.podbean.com, where you can find all the podcasts. Check out our social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at /wearepodcast. And of course, you can catch us every Monday for Camp/Horrorcast, where we talk horror movies from the past, live at 8 p.m. Central Time. Except for next week, we'll be live at midnight with Killer Clowns from Outer Space with Richie Tressler. So Richie's coming in from the Best Darn Diddley also. Best Barn Diddley, I almost said. Best Darn Diddley also.
That's our side project where we review barn animals. It's fun.
And,
Pigs are obviously the best.
Yeah.
They
Keep
are.
horror in your heart, everybody. Keep it in your heart. And thank you, everyone, for being here. With that said, let's cut the feed.
And there it is. Thank you again so much for checking out the podcast today. If you enjoyed it, head over to your favorite podcast app, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, and iTunes, and give We Are Podcast Network a like. And since this is Camp/Horrorcast, if you want to check us out live, we will be on Twitch and YouTube every Monday at 8 p.m. Central Time. You can find us at twitch.tv/We Are Podcast Network and youtube.com/We Are Podcast Network. And if you've enjoyed this podcast, you're going to love the other podcasts here on the We Are Podcast Network. We have We Are Air, where we talk movies, entertainment, whatever the fuck we want to talk about. That's me, that's Jake, and that's Javi. We're breaking down that pop culture, and we're having so much fun. And don't forget to check out We Are Bagu, a video game podcast, where we talk Atari to Steam and everything in between. That's me and Dr. Ethan Eastwood breaking down all that video game lore, heroes, Gyros, dungeons, and distractions side quests. Me and the boys were playing some D&D. You can start that one from Season 1, Episode 1. It's a blast the whole way through. And I hate being sober. Personal stories from epic people. I sit down with some of my favorite people of all time. We talk about their trials, their tribulations, and their journey this far. Also, check the links in the description for our social media. You can find us at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at /We Are Podcast Network. With that said, hopefully we see you in the live stream.